I'm Christophe Langlois and you're on Visible Banking. Global Finance recently released the first round of winners as part of their World's Best Internet Banks Awards. There will be a second round in December, right? Basically, the awards are divided in a few categories. First category, you've got the best corporate institutional internet banks. Corporate institutional internet banks, that's one category. And then you've got the best consumer internet banks. That's one thing. And you've got best, so internet banks per country. And you've got best internet banks by regional subcategory. Okay, and winners, yeah? And that's very interesting, and I'll focus on that a bit, especially on the social media, and there's also mobile banking aspect element, yeah? Okay, so you see one of the biggest winners is Citi. The top internet banks, I mean worldwide in terms of number of awards, are in no particular order, but Citi, they've done very well, not just in North America, but also in Europe, in Latin America, and in Asia, so pretty much everywhere. Then you've got Standard Chartered, they've done very, very well in Asia and the Middle East, okay. You've got Activo Bank, so bank in Portugal, currently doing very well and being one of the most innovative, so that's quite interesting. And Wells Fargo, so you know Wells Fargo in the US, again, they've done extremely well, especially in that part of the world, so North America, yeah? So two types of awards. You've got, so we say corporate, institutional, and consumers. I won't talk about the country winners, but I'd like to talk and to cover very briefly the regional subcategory winners, yeah? So especially in consumer internet banking banks, because one of the subcategories is social media. So that's what we cover mainly here on Visible Banking. We also cover mobile banking and digital innovation as a whole, yeah? But I'll talk about social media in particular in consumer. North America, we've got best in social, Wells Fargo. I love Wells Fargo, I know the team very well, Tim Collins, Seth Terpening, and the rest of the crew. They do well, they've done extremely well, especially at the beginning, so a few years back. I would challenge that. I don't see them as the forefront of social media. Not anymore. They're still very good in blogging, for instance, but they don't do as much as other banks in social media channels like Facebook, even Twitter, right? So I wouldn't put them there. Probably North America. I'm thinking more about probably Citi, potentially a few other big contestants. Of course, American Express, but the bank. That would be interesting to see if they qualify, because they would be, of course, first there, no problem there. In Europe, best in social media, so Activo Bank in Portugal. Activo has always been very innovative. Again, in social media, it's not the first name which comes to my mind, okay? In terms of social, a few things are happening and happened in the last 12 to 18 months. In the UK, quite a few things. With and from the likes of well, Lloyds TSB more 2011 with customer support, but Barclays is ramping up as well, and they're doing a lot in Europe, in various countries. In France, BNP Paribas still at the forefront of innovation socially. Crédit Agricole is doing a lot, so France could have been listed there, so they're not there. In Europe, still considered as Europe, of course, Turkey. So again, Guarantee Bank, Akbank have done a lot in the social media space, but no Activo Bank won, so I'll be curious to see how that works. Congratulations, Activo, by the way. In Asia, so best in social media, CIMB Bank. I'm pretty much okay with that, yeah. I would have gone with them. There's other companies like Standard Chartered doing very well, especially in Singapore and a few other countries in mobile banking. And they didn't win the mobile banking category. The Breeze team, and Aman Narain's team has done a lot in that space, but CIMB is doing a lot. Facebook, they've got innovative apps interacting and engaging with the youth, okay, CIMB Youth. You've got lots of activity on Twitter as well, CIMB Assists, and they do that not only in Malaysia or in Thailand, but all over Asia, so well-deserved CIMB Bank, yeah, congrats again. Latin America, Bancolombia. Bancolombia is doing a lot, so I guess yes, we follow them. They're very active on Facebook, Twitter, and a few other social media channels, so I guess it's a good contender and probably a worthy winner. I would still point other company doing a lot. Bradesco, for instance, is doing a lot in social media. Santander, in a few specific areas of social, they're doing a lot in Brazil, for instance. So again, Bancolombia is very good. Bradesco, they launched recently their innovation branch of the future, innovative branch of the future, and they do a lot in social. So CEE, so I guess not Europe, but more the Russia and the other countries in the area, and Central, Europe. Best in social media, OTP Bank. I'm not too familiar with what they do. I know, of course, what they do on, again, channels like Facebook and Twitter. I'm not sure I would have picked them, but again, congratulations to the team. And Middle East Africa, Bank Leumi. So in Israel, there's lots of activity. Bank Abu Halim is doing a lot, and they won in the online mobile banking category. Probably well deserved. I know the team there very well. And Bank Leumi has been doing a lot on things like Foursquare, Twitter, so Facebook, organizing tweet ups as well. So organizing not bar camp, but kind of events where they invite bloggers and they talk about innovative topics. So worthy winners, yeah. So overall, congratulations to everybody, to all those teams and all those banks which won awards. Again, Global Finance is quite prestigious, so well done then. I'd love to find out about their methodology. I'd love to find out about how many banks really entered the contests. To me, again, banks which should have been there, potentially in France, BNP Paribas, Crédit Agricole, other parts of Europe, Rabobank still very active. In Scandinavia, banks like Danske Bank are doing a lot, and in the UK still potentially First Direct and a few other ones. And again, Latin America, Bradesco doing a lot, a few other banks there. Okay, so to me, the best, and most relevant one is probably in Asia, CIMB Bank. Congratulations, everybody. Please follow the latest news on social media, digital engagement and innovation, and please feel free to share your comments on the blog and or on our Facebook page. So thanks a lot. That was Christophe Langlois from Visible Banking in London, UK.